Oh, for fuck's sake. I was just about to do the intro. You have to believe me. That was set up, primed and ready to go. And here we are. And it says Minecraft TARDIS on screen. That couldn't be less right. We're going to call this Convention Crash Out. Welcome everybody to the WHO Bulletin and to our latest news episode. This is going to be a fucking crazy one this week, I can't lie to you folks. Welcome, one and all. I'm here. I'm alive. I have been so fucking busy for weeks on end. But this last week has been a fucking crazy one. It feels like yesterday that I did my Doctor Who Dalek mod live stream. Yet here we are again, a week later, and we've already got another new live stream here. So welcome, one and all, to those who are here. Sorry, sorry we're a tiny bit late. I was aware, yeah, I am aware that I was a little bit late today, and that is because, well, I'll show you why that was. It's because my fucking computer crashed. I literally was about to start, and it did that. So, it's not a great start. Really not a great start. However, we are here now. We are going to be talking about lots of things today. We're going to be talking about conventions, of course. There's a lot of convention news. There was not really much to go off this week. And then I was like, you know what? I feel like I could have a good old crash out about convention culture and convention organisers. And of course, John Barrowman. But also, there's some actual Doctor Who news to talk about, so we'll get on to that. But first, before we get into any of that lovely stuff, let me say hello to everyone who's here. Welcome to Ethan Hunt, Mark Mangan, Matt G, Blocked to Flux, Liam 3015, Ethan DJC, Mr. Scarlo, the Nintendo fanboy, SK, Oasis Central, Al Reviews Hugh, Sunday Doc, Mr. XE Gamers YT, Jess Hood, Paul Malley, Matty, and everyone else who is currently watching. Joel Johnson. Oh, welcome. How are you doing, man? Welcome. It's nice to see you back on Twitter, by the way. It's, you know, when someone sort of pops up and you're like, damn, I haven't seen them in fucking ages. It's great to see. We are going to be talking today about, as I said, conventions, John Barrowman, and all that sort of lovely stuff. We are going to do a hoodle. Definitely, and we're going to maybe do some 13, but we'll do that probably towards the back end of the stream, so we can start straight out of the bat with the latest Doctor Who news, because there is actually, funnily enough, some convention-related Doctor Who news, so let's talk about that. Doctor Who posted on their socials about the Black Archive is loading, coming to San Diego. So, of course, San Diego Comic Con is coming up, and they've announced a unit and Doctor Who sort of pop-up experience that is going to be available at this convention, which is very fun. It's good. This is good news, because it means that Doctor Who isn't completely fucking wiped out yet. It might not be coming back for a few years, but at least they are putting money into these sorts of events and keeping it in the public consciousness. I like this. I didn't even know this was a thing at the previous convention, but I like it. It's cool. So let's have a read through this article first. Access Unit's most classified facility in a fully immersive and interactive pop-up experience in the Gaslamp District. BBC Studios is thrilled to announce an expansive Doctor Who presence at San Diego Comic-Con 2025, offering fans the chance to step into the Whoniverse like never before. From July 24th to 27th, Whovians in San Diego will gain access to the Unit's top-secret Black Archive, a classified facility where most dangerous alien artifacts and forbidden knowledge are stored, as well as half of the Doctor Who props. Though a fully immersive pop-up experience including props and artifacts from the last 60 years of the show. Fans around the world will be able to join the adventure with an exclusive digital offering of the Black Archive on the Doctor Who website. So that's interesting. So for those who aren't there will be an experience that you can do online, which probably won't be anywhere near as good, but it's cool that they're doing something, isn't it? Let's give them credit for that. Woo! Everyone give a good round of applause for BBC Doctor Who for doing something. Well done, guys. And this is not, I know that sounds sarcastic. We all want news about the show's future. We're probably not going to get it because it's not in the BBC's hands at the minute. So it is great, actually, unironically, to completely genuinely, it's great to see that the actual socials team and stuff are putting this stuff together, and it's great to see. It's really, really great to see, because when you're dealt nothing, it's hard to come up with something for fans, you know what I mean? The experience on the ground will also include an exclusive merchandise shop and a transportive photo experience inside the 50th Doctor's TARDIS. While in San Diego, fans can also visit the Doctor Who Worlds of Wonder, where science meets fiction exhibition, which came to the US for the first time at this year's Comic-Con Museum, and features more original props and costumes, along with a chance to explore the science behind Doctor Who. Yeah, it's a cool exhibition. It's cool they've moved it over there. That's all news at this point, but yeah. There's not really going to be much to say. There's undercover hidden clues and alien artifacts linked to the universe, including Easter eggs from the highly anticipated Doctor Who spin-off, The War Between the Land and the Sea. Which makes sense. You're bringing unit into it. You're doing a unit thing. Yeah. Oh, nice to have you back, Joel. Nice to have you back. It's honestly, like, it's completely needed and completely valid. I took a long time off YouTube and Twitter myself. This community can destroy you sometimes, but it is fun to come back to it, and yeah, I'm glad it's done you good, and I'm glad you're back. It's great to see. Yeah, so obviously advertising The War Between the Land and the Sea, that's the next big thing for the Doctor Who universe. You've got Unit being a heavy part of that. You've of course got Doctor Who, its futures up in the air, but it's cool to see that they're putting a lot of effort in here. Exclusive Doctor Who merchandise is interesting. I didn't think there'd be any new exclusive merch, but it would be great to see what exclusives are actually there. They're obviously just kind of cross-promoting the Worlds of Wonder stuff, which is old news at this point, but it's still cool. So that is fun. That is fun stuff. I'm glad that the Black Archive, they're doing like a unit thing. I think it's a great bit of promo for The War Between the Land and the Sea. Obviously kind of avoiding the fact that we're probably not getting a channel, but like, yeah, it's what am I talking about? You know, sometimes I just lose my train of thought. This is the problem, right? When you look at the stuff on Twitter, you click on fucking refresh, and then suddenly, like, I'm getting all sorts of nonsense, and then my brain just fries, and I stop thinking. But basically, yes, it would be nice to have a panel, not a channel, if that's what I said. But a panel would be lovely to have some sort of news, maybe have a new trailer, some just sort of feature of the show. But I can understand completely why they're not confirming or denying anything about that, and probably won't be doing a panel because it's not that big of a deal, and they probably won't want to pay for that. Fuck's sake. Panel! I meant panel! Okay, so other convention news. We're going all over the place at the minute. So something I would like to talk about before we get into John Barrowman, which is just going to be a whole thing in itself, isn't it? Was a few days ago, it was brought to multiple people's attention that Showmasters, the people who run a lot of different Comic-Cons, they always run the insert town name here film and Comic-Con. They've done Newcastle ones, they've done London Film and Comic-Con, they've done all sorts of things, and their general practices over the last few years have been somewhat doubtful. There has been a lot of controversies here and there about them overcrowding stuff. I've had my fair share of things to say, not specifically about Showmasters, but about conventions in general. I hate the photo op side of conventions. It is the most, like, it's the most ridiculous, sort of borderline inhumane way of getting money off people. Like, it is absolutely fucking insane, because it's out of the creator, like, it's out of the talent's hands, it's out of the audience's hands, and somehow it's stressful for both the people that are the ones who are supposed to be enjoying it. That doesn't make any fucking sense. You can queue these sort of things, and so my experience with it was at Star Wars Celebration, which wasn't Showmasters admittedly, but I know Showmasters do the same fucking thing. You get your photo ops, you pay like £100-200 for some photo ops with some actors, sometimes hopefully less, right? But the problem, you pay for your ticket to get a photo with someone, you queue up, you get rushed in and you rush down. That's usually the protocol of these convention photographs. You queue up, You get a photo with this person, you get to say a quick hello, and you're pretty much pushed on your way. There's a few people around them, the photographer and a couple of people managing it, just kind of going, just be quick, go through, try and make it as quick and as smooth as possible because they've got a lot of people to get through, right? Which you might say is fair enough. I would say is a rip-off to pay £200+ for someone to have a photo with, and you don't even get to say hello to them is just fucking crazy to me. It is like, that's what I'm saying about it being inhumane. It just kind of is, like, a little bit where it's like, this is just like not how humans work. But the prices have ramped up over the last few years, and Showmasters have been notorious for doing this exact same thing that I found with Star Wars Celebration, where they just... They try to value the cost of someone, right? So they'll get a big name guest, they'll take a lot of money for photos with them, right? Some of that money will go to the talent, the actual person that they get in the photo with. Hopefully quite a lot of it would be. But some will go to the convention organisers, right? So it's in their best interest, for some reason, to get as many people through as possible. Now, they know how many people can really be handled in like an hour, but they don't really limit the tickets that much. This is the problem. So you get a ticketing system that should have a limit on it. Let's say you have, I don't know, 30 people in 10 minutes. I know that sounds like quite a lot, but maybe that's a good way of doing it, where it's like, okay, you get through 30 people in 10 minutes, or yes, you get through 3 people a minute, or maybe 20 people at every 10 minutes, right? So you get like half a minute with the person. You're not just rushed through on a conveyor, because it is faster than that. You go in, take a photo, you're out. That's it. But they don't do that. They'll cram it to the point where it's like they'll just make sure they'll sell as many tickets as possible, and then they will work extra hard to make sure that it is pretty much a conveyor belt. It goes as quickly as possible. And it is borderline unethical, kind of inhumane, and also just kind of fucked up. There was a whole thing about this. I remember when Jodie Whittaker did her first Comic-Con thing, and the queue was way too long. The people who actually paid money to get a photo with Jodie didn't even get a chance to, because the convention organizer had fucked it so hard that they actually completely missed the boat entirely. You've got people like Jenna Coleman, who have had terrible experiences at Showmasters conventions where she's not been made to feel safe. This mentality of rushing as many people through as possible doesn't just mean it's bad for the people and the customers who are paying this money, but people are getting rushed through at such a speed that even the talent, the people who should be protected and safe and comfortable above all costs, are not being looked after properly. There's been people, strange people, who have said strange fucking shit to Millie Gibson as well, and historically to Jenna Coleman as well, to the point where it probably puts them off conventions. And it's not good. It's really, really not good. And you get the fact of the matter is there's some fucking strange people out there. There really are some fucking weirdos out there. We're going to talk about one of them later on in this stream. But jokes aside, there are, and there will be people like that, and it is the responsibility of the convention organisers to make sure that the people they're looking after, the people who have given up their time out of their day to do this convention, yes, they're getting paid for it. It's fucked up. They don't look after their talent, is my point. They don't look after the talent, they don't look after the guests, so who the fuck do they look after? Especially Showmasters have been notorious for this in the last few years. It is appalling, and it's the same with every big name actor or someone who is sought after, someone who doesn't do conventions very often. Like Ncuti Gatwa doing a convention was massive, absolutely massive, and same with Jodie, and no wonder they cancel these things, no wonder they sort of back out of these things. But yeah, exactly, and I think a lot of people put the blame on the talent and go, well, you're so greedy for wanting £100. It's actually not them who are doing it. This is people who, the organisers are the ones doing it, right? So I'll talk about an experience which happened this week, which has been very publicly broadcast and shamed Showmasters quite a lot, and rightfully fucking so. But I want to talk about this today, not because it's relevant to Doctor Who, because it's not really that much, but because it's relevant to sort of nerd fan culture, and there are probably a lot of you people watching today who might want to go to conventions, and I would like to advertise some smaller conventions to you, or different conventions that aren't as notoriously and frequently coming out with terrible business practices like Showmasters. I would just I would just advise the bottom line of this to be, don't go to a Showmasters Comic Con, because you will be treated like shit probably, and you'll probably be ripped off. So let's talk about their latest debacle, which has been deleted from their social media, by the way. Let's just point that out, which is a shame, because I haven't actually got the original post. This is the thing I need to now try and find. I've got the video, but I need to find out what they... in fact, they've got a Facebook page, haven't they? I think it's on the Facebook page. I think someone said it hadn't been deleted. I don't think they will delete it. Too little too late now, isn't it? Unless they have. No, they have. But they have replaced it with photos of John Barrowman, which I find quite funny. Showmasters... Craig Charles was the whole thing, right? And I thought this was... Which was in Glasgow. It wasn't too bad. Photo line was long, but still fun. Yeah, and I've been to ones in Newcastle, and when they're quite small events, and I thought that was... yeah, I thought they were fine. I've never had a problem personally with Showmasters cons. I think there's a problem with this shit anyway, in general. But there is bad business practice here, and I will show you. I'll show you in total. So let's talk about Craig Charles. Craig Charles is an actor from Coronation Street. He was also in Red Dwarf, another sci-fi property from the sort of same era as a sort of classic Doctor Who. Comes across like a nice guy. I don't think there's any criticism of him here, right? Now, they've deleted their statement on this, but Showmasters published this video here, which I'll show you in a minute. I posted this. They published this video and a statement. The statement was along the lines of this. So it was I've deleted the fucking statement, but they basically claimed that they'd heard that there was a family emergency, and instead of accepting that and going, okay, he's not going to come, they decided to take it upon themselves to go over to his hotel room, film them knocking on his fucking hotel door, and post it on social media for the fucking world to see. Now, at this point in time, Craig had already left the hotel. He was already gone. He was ill, he was unwell, and he left, and he didn't want to do the convention, and that was that. However, Showmasters didn't know that. Showmasters had no idea of that, otherwise they wouldn't be knocking on his fucking door. They knocked on his door. Not only that, they showed you very clearly what room number he's fucking in. And I don't know who this dickhead here is, but my god. I'll play this for you, see what you think of the entitlement on display, because I think it's personally shocking.
Craig, you're late for your comic convention. It's been 3 hours. Are you going to be coming? Can we tell the public you're not coming, or can we tell them you are coming? One way or another, can you just let us know what you're doing? You're wasting a lot of people's time here.
And I think there's an understandable part of it where it's going, okay, someone is supposed to be there and they haven't said whether they're coming or not. If they're 3 hours late, you cancel them, and they don't get their money, and that's that. You should have a policy in place for this, right? But when you've heard there might be a family incident, or he might be unwell, you just took it upon yourself to go to this place. It's not just doing this and going, you've wasted a lot of people's time and money here. Fuck off, first of all. But to film it and put it on social media as if you're in the right is shocking. It's disgusting. It really is. I think it is awful. So unnecessary.
So we've been trying for 40 minutes to get Craig out of his room. The hotel staff say he is in his room, and well, there's a person in there, and that's the room he's booked in for, and we can't get hold of him. And there's people waiting to meet him at the Comic Con.
So cancelling then.
Rung him. He's now turned his phone off.
But my point is, it's like, look, he was just ill, and he went home, and that was that. He's really unwell, and he had a really restless night, and he wasn't feeling too well. But what they were told was there was a family emergency. But instead of any sort of respect, it is pure entitlement. Yeah, he is a smeghead. Nice one. It's pure entitlement, and that's what it is. Showmasters, again, feeling completely unprofessional. Whoever the organisers are, whoever the people are behind the scenes in regards to the social media or anything like that, they should be named and shamed. And it should be put on blast. I understand a lot of people like conventions. May I recommend, if you're in London, MCM Comic Con, which I will be going to this October. I'll be going to that convention. They probably have shite things with queuing for photos as well, but at least they don't film themselves knocking on a fucking person's door, hotel room, and then putting that on social media. It's just fucking weird, man. It's just weird behaviour. It's not... doesn't personally offend me, but I just think it's crazy that this shit goes down, and then they can still make so much money profiting off people like ourselves in this sort of nerd and online sort of sci-fi fan community. They can make more money off us to then pull this shit, this level of entitlement. And it's fine. MCM, quite expensive, absolutely fair enough. There's a lot of conventions out there though. That's an example of one off the top of my mind. But one thing I will say is there's a lot of smaller independent conventions out there for Doctor Who fans that you can look out for. You just have to look in the right places and see what fans are going to and see what's being said. It's just one of those things that's like absolutely fucking maddening to me, and I wanted to kind of talk about it. But it's also related to the other convention story. So another convention that we could talk about is a brand new convention. Oh my god, a brand new Doctor Who convention. Doctor Who and Torchwood is the Star Theory Convention's Flux convention, which is it's called Star Theory Flux, a 3-day event for fans of Doctor Who and Torchwood. How exciting for us Doctor Who fans. There's going to be guest talks, there's going to be photos and autograph sessions, competitions, parties, and much more. And it's going to be set in Birmingham. And yeah, as I said, a celebration of Doctor Who, which is lovely to see. Now, it doesn't look like there are any actual guests announced yet, but they have opened up the ticketing. But they'll do autograph sessions, they'll do photo sessions, they'll do stuff like that. And blimey, this is expensive. But it's a convention. It's an optional convention. It's a brand new convention. And seemingly no guests have been announced yet, right? The reason I'm drawing your attention to the fact that no guests have been announced yet is because someone... someone wasn't happy about this. Oh, have they announced Jodie and Mandip? That's great. I love that. Oh man, maybe I haven't seen their social. Maybe I should have a look at their social media and see who they've actually announced. My bad then. My bad. It's not a very good website because I feel like I can't really get any information off it. Flux Doctor Who convention. Oh yeah, as part of their newsletter, it was announced that Jodie Whittaker and Mandip Gill would be guests. Very exciting. That's happening next March. So that's over a year away. So that's the other thing to consider. It's over a year away. It's a Doctor Who and Torchwood convention. Mandip and Gill and Jodie Whittaker, two of the more recent leads of Doctor Who, have been announced to be going there. Someone wasn't happy about that. Do you want to have a guess who it fucking was? Johnny B, Mr. John Barrowman. So I thought it would be a case where we need to talk about this because this is really funny to me. Before I get into any of this, what I will specify is that John Barrowman has, in the past, done some things on set that I don't want to address and talk about. I want to talk about the fact that he's a fucking baby. I think what he did in the past was wrong, and if he'd owned up to it, if he'd, I don't know, taken accountability for it, it maybe would have been okay, and we could have all fucking moved on with like our lives. But he refuses to. ever take accountability for that shit. So it's really hard to address this man and stupid shit that he does without the obvious sort of thing of, he got his cock out on set 20 years ago. But, so let's talk about this specific thing, because John Barrowman, he wasn't a happy little bunny. Call him JB. I'm not going to call him JB because there's someone at my actual work called JB, so I don't want to get the confusion. I don't want any context out of context clips. John Barrowman. That's who he is. That's his name. Don't wear it out. So let's watch. I don't know how anyone could be pissed off enough to film a video to post it on their social media over a convention like this. But let's do it.
There's a Comic Con or a con happening in March.
So exciting, John, isn't it? So exciting.
Of next year, and if I'm right to call it Flux,
yep.
Which they are going to do.
It's got his details. Good.
An anniversary of Torchwood, and.
Thank you for the $1 super chat, Shadow J3D Knight. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for supporting the stream and the stuff we do. Appreciate it, man.
As of this date, I mean, they're already advertising it. I haven't been asked.
Okay, hang on. Let's go back to that.
Already advertising it. I haven't been asked.
So it's a Torchwood and Doctor Who celebration, and Johnny B, he hasn't been asked. He hasn't been asked. Poor little soul. He hasn't been asked to be to this convention
or invited.
Or invited.
I just want to say bluntly right up front, if you have a Torchwood anniversary con,
Torchwood and Doctor Who, John. Torchwood. Yes. Last series came out, 14 years ago, but. Doctor Who as well, the show that came out a month ago, more recently, that's been going for a lot longer than Torchwood, and is a lot more culturally significant than Torchwood is, but Torchwood's good. We do like Torchwood. Torchwood's a good show, and it's a celebration of that, I guess, but sure, it's...
And Captain Jack Harkness is not invited.
I don't know, John. Captain Jack Harkness, the problem with that is Captain Jack Harkness is a fictional character. Captain Jack Harkness is fictional. So, I don't know how they could have invited Captain Jack Harkness. Thank you to Kate Foster 500 for the £1 super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Really appreciate it. Captain Jack Harkness wasn't invited. Somehow... they didn't get a message through the time-space continuum.
Captain Jack Harkness is not invited. You are the dumbest.
Right. Now, I love this bit, because he sort of... Just think about... he's had time to think about his response to this. He's been really, clearly very angry, very, very angry about this, and wants to get his words out there, and wants to make sure that it's a really good, cemented argument. Let's see what the wordsmith has to say.
Dumbest and the stupidest I have.
Dumbest and stupidest
would have come across.
I would have ever come across. Oh, man. You give an infinite number of monkeys an infinite number of typewriters, and they will eventually work up the works of Shakespeare. You give John Barrowman a phone, can't string more than one insult together.
You are, it's just outrageous. And I would
It's outrageous. It is outrageous. It's outrageous that you're filming this video to post this on social media. I think he posted it on his Instagram tele-archive, I believe. I don't know if it's been deleted or not, but he posted it.
Who know that con is happening, and the followers and fans of...
Thank you again for the $2 super chat and the correct pronunciation of your name. Which
By the way, my name is Shadowj 3DI Knight. Replace the 3 to E.
Oh dear, I did not know I had text-to-speech on. That is worrying. I'm just going to work out... Okay, cool. If I need to turn that off, I will. Thank you very much for the super chat to Shadow Jedi Knight. Should have spotted that. I'm being blind today, but thank you very much for supporting the stream. Really appreciate the super chat donation. Thank you. So yeah,
Captain Jack Harkness and John Barrowman, and of Captain Jack Harkness and John Barrowman, that you might not go.
See, I'm a fan of Captain Jack Harkness. I'm not a fan at all of John Barrowman. That makes sense? As a fan of Captain Jack, I feel like, yeah, I'd probably go to this convention. But I'm not a fan of John Barrowman, so I can understand maybe his little group of followers that he's got lingering around him. I guess.
Do you know what I mean? Because how can you have a Torchwood anniversary convention?
Torchwood and Doctor Who, and I don't actually think it's marketed. Can we just check that? Can we just get that? Can we get the specification on that? No, I don't think it says anywhere that it's actually an anniversary, a celebration of Torchwood. In fact, actually, Torchwood's the second billing. I think it says Doctor Who first, isn't it? Fans of Doctor Who and Torchwood. That's all it says. It's not celebrating Torchwood's anniversary. It's just a Doctor Who and Torchwood convention.
And not invite moi.
God, man. Oh, God.
Okay? And if you
You got him. Got him, John. You got him. Oh, welcome, man.
want to talk about it, let's talk about it. But maybe they haven't sent the invitations out yet, but I see that they've already...
Oh, I think they have, John. But, like, let's assume they haven't. If they haven't sent the invitations out yet, I mean, it is a convention that's happening next March. Like, why in the fuck, like... Why are you making this video, John? Why? Why are you doing this?
Things of people are already getting booked and they're already selling tickets.
So what? I know your career's in the drain because you refuse to take accountability for whipping your cock out on set, mate, but Christ, I know you need the money, but you can't be doing just filming a video going, everyone, fans of Captain Jack Harkness, people who really like this character, they wouldn't go to this convention because I wasn't invited. I haven't been invited yet. It's not that he'll never get invited. I mean, he certainly fucking won't get invited now.
And I think it would be absolutely, as someone just said, it would be pointless without...
People is asking us to bring back Doctor Who. And Torchwood events, particularly to the 20th anniversary of Torchwood, who decided to combine both shows for one great event. Oh, fair enough. So in fairness, it is partially inspired by the 20th, so maybe he's heard that. He probably has heard that. I doubt it's been pulled out of nowhere, but still, even if...
without Captain Jack Harkness, because part of...
Torchwood without the wood.
the reason that show is a success. Just saying. I'm going to big up my own horn from now.
So we're going to just...
Part of the reason that show is a success.
Right, yeah, let's just specify this. Part of, John. Part of. Part of. How fucking entitled and self-fucking obsessed do you need to be like, yeah, the only, like, oh, partly the reason that show is a success. Yes, partly. You're not the reason. You're the title, like, character, I guess, in a way. Like, you are the guy. But, like, Gwen Cooper's the main character that the audience follow. She's the fucking audience surrogate. She's in it every episode of Torchwood. Jack is almost just her, like, her boss character. We are following Gwen. Not to mention Yanto, who's been in the same amount of episodes, pretty much. Other than Miracle Day, I suppose. Rest in peace. But my God... It's he's done this before, where he seems to sort of erase everyone else from Torchwood's history, and it's just all about him. It's all about John Barrowman.
Just saying. I'm going to big up my own horn from now on.
No, what he's going to say he's going to big up his own horn from now on, which, one, doesn't fucking mean anything, but two, bro, you've been backing yourself for years. I think you need to, like, get off that horse, if anything, my guy.
Anyway, so...
Donkey. He's a donkey. He's a donkey. I can't believe the level of self-importance to put this out there. I mean, Jesus Christ, I can't imagine. Also, funny thing with Star Fury is they slowly announced guests. They could genuinely have just not got to him yet, assuming they had any intention to, which now, yeah. But that's exactly my point. Like, they probably would have reached out to him at some point, and if they didn't reach out to him, maybe John needs to have a little sit down and think why that might be. Could it be because of the controversies that he hasn't taken any accountability for? Maybe. Could it be because in every official media interview that this man has, he talks about the controversies of him whipping his cock out on set? That is every interview he does. He's even been reposting stuff recently from a podcast he was on where he talks about this exact thing. It's his entire fucking brand image, in the same way that J.K. Rowling's brand image now is being a complete raging, horrible, nasty, transphobe bitch. For lack of a better phrase. It's the same mentality. Is John Barrowman is just known for this now. He's gonna, as time goes on, he'll be less and less known for being Captain Jack and more known for the guy who got his cock out on set and keeps talking about how he won't take accountability. What if he does take accountability? Now it's too little, too late. I think he had a chance and he missed it completely. To start immediately jumping on the defense and going, yeah, you guys, it's the haters. The haters are coming after me. The haters are coming after me. Like, I was a different guy. That was a different person who did that. No, it wasn't, John. It was you. You did that. Fucking idiot. But even still, even if you get all this, right, this isn't anything to do with that at all. This isn't anything to do with that. This is him being a fucking idiot. This is him being a man baby. It's him being a fucking child. This has nothing to do with him getting his willy out. This is him being a fucking man baby. And it's not the first time this has happened. I wanted to talk about this because it's a funny little throwback session we've got today. Because we've got... I tried to find the original video and I struggled to find it. But I'll see if I can get it now. But way back when, you might remember, 2021, I think it was, the M. Night Shyamalan film came out, which was called Old. Oh, man! Have you become a member? I don't know if that's... You've become a member or it's... You are a member. Thank you, Warren Newman, much appreciated. For either renewing your membership or just... Oh, okay. There we go, yeah. Thank you. Oh, dear me. Thank you very much for that, becoming a member. By the way, folks, if you want to become a member as well... Oh, shit. Okay. Thank you, Shadow Jedi Knight, for also becoming a member. Thank you, Warren Newman, for the £1 super chat as well. If you want to become a member today, you get exclusive access to... early access videos. You get to see... You get to see videos exclusively early. You do get some exclusive videos which are coming out soon as well, but you do actually get to see all the videos early whenever I've got them finished and uploaded. I'm a little bit behind at the minute, but whenever they come live on the channel, before everyone gets to see them, you get an exclusive preview. You also get a fun little badge next to your name, and that looks cool. You also get access to a bunch of exclusive emojis. So if you become a member today, you get all that. That shit happens on screen, which is great. And you also get an exclusive role on the Discord server and a little channel where you can chat to me and give me some video ideas, suggest some stuff. It's completely up to you. But overall, you're just being able to help support this channel and help keep the content coming, which is great to see. So thank you very much to Shadow Jedi Knight and, of course, Warren Newman, both of you, for renewing or starting your GB Sheard or George Sheard memberships today. I think I've called it George's member because I quite like a double entendre. Which is probably not what we should be talking about, and then going straight back to John Barrowman. That's probably a mistake. So, we have... Yeah, so unfortunately, I think the original video has been deleted, which is quite funny. But John Barrowman basically did a video on Twitter, and he was like, oh, we went to see the M. Night Shyamalan film Old. He tagged the director in the tweet, which is fucking bad form, but basically announced gladly, sitting in his nice, big, fancy, fucking posh, clean house, with a little cocktail in his hand, announcing proudly that he demanded to the minimum wage cinema worker, demanded for a refund from the film because they enjoyed it, they hated it that much, which is not how that works. That's not common practice, that's not common form, and it's not that person's fault. So everyone kind of rightfully called them out on it. Are you linked the video? Because I can't find his video. I'm trying to find that. I'm looking at that article, but I don't think the video's on it. Either that or my Flash player's not working. Which again was not a pun on John Barrowman. Although that would be quite good. On Discord? I don't know where it's on Discord. I can see the link to the article that you sent. Are you talking about The Independent? So we're going to talk about that Megalodon video because it was quite funny at the time. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to find it. I was hoping we could. I thought it was on that article, but I don't think it is, unfortunately. Oh, maybe it is here, actually. Hang on. I think we might have got it. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, hang on. Is this it? Is this it? Oh, we might have it. Oh, my God, we might have it. Guys. Not gonna fucking work, though,
We
is it?
just came back from the movies. We saw Old, M. Night Shyamalan, and it was...
Oh.
utter...
Oh, then
so
they're
bad,
silencing it. Come on.
I got up, asked for our money back, and what did I get?
Money back.
I got the money back because they said... Usually within the first 30 minutes, we give the money back. The movie didn't do anything for 2 frickin' hours. It was...
So he's complaining, again. He's sort of... he's complaining that a film wasn't good, which is absolutely completely fair enough, but then gloating about the fact that he demanded to, the minimum wage cinema worker. Can't say that properly for some reason. To demand a refund. Meanwhile, he's sat in his big fucking fancy house. I mean, I'm pretty sure he lives in California, doesn't he? I mean, Jesus Christ. He definitely went, do you know who I am? 100%. And it's just like, bad form. Bad form. And rightfully, people took the piss out of him for it. Not just people, though. Let's bring this one up, because this is an old one that I haven't watched in a long time. This is a video that I made in 2021, in the middle of moving out of my flat, actually, at the time. So be warned, I do have an appalling haircut. So he posted this exact caption, but basically my thought was I made this stupid fucking video where I did his bit. I did pretty much his entire video line for line, but instead of talking about M. Night Shyamalan, talked about his film that he was in, Shark Attack 3 Megalodon, which is famously actually terrible. Like, it's a terrible low-budget film that he was in. But yeah, let's watch that. Hi, fan family. We just got back from the movies. We went to see Shark Attack 3 Megalodon. See, I'm cringing more at this than the John Barrowman one, but that's just me. Starring John Barrowman. And it was shite. It was utter shite. It was so bad that I went to go and get our money back. And what did we get? We got our money back, innit, Cockle? Yeah, that's right, we got our money back.
not the Bradley Wilson
impression. Cinema in the middle of the pandemic, and we live in a massive mansion. With
Oh yeah, that's right. It was in the middle of the fucking pandemic. What cunt?
Even though it's a struggling cinema in the middle of the pandemic, and we live in a massive mansion with loads of money. But apparently if we can get the... I kind of cooked with that one. Money back from the first 30 minutes of the film, but nothing happened for 1 hour and 39 frickin' minutes. It was shite. What was it, Brad? It was marvellous, innit, Cockle? What was it, bitch? It was an endurance. Yeah, it was an endurance that we're never gonna get back in our lives. 1 hour 39 minutes. It was shite. Don't bother seeing this film. Hi, fan. Look. That's kind of a slay. Kind of a slay with that one, I think. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I think it was the only alternative I had. I was single then, so I had a Graham Bradley Walsh cardboard cutout, so it felt like the most appropriate leap. Shite. So yeah, John Barrowman. In conclusion, prick. Oh, I should remake the convention video, shouldn't I? Oh, I actually should, you know. I actually should. I actually should have done that yesterday. Oh my god, that's actually really funny. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do it after the stream. Oh god, actually, that's such a great idea, actually. But what would it be? What would the bit be? If I was gonna recreate the fucking convention video that he did, what would the actual bit be, though? Like, would it be what convention would I have been entitled to be announced to go to? Oh god. God. That's so funny. I might actually do it on stream, you know, if I can think of something funny enough. Oh, yeah, hang on. No, hang on. We gotta do Josh Carr. We've got to do Josh Carr. Because, one, he's a good mate and he's a good bit, but I've also been on his podcast like 7 times already, so that would be even funnier. Oh, guys, you're cooking. Okay. Hands up. We're gonna make a parody video of John Barrowman's fucking stupid thing on this stream. So I'm gonna let's share my work in progress here. So it's all about. So what is it?
Comic Con or a con happening in March of next
year. Who knew episode?
And if I'm right to call it Flux
happening.
Which they are going to do.
Hang on. Who knew episode happening March next year? Something about Flux? Okay, hang on. Let's actually... Oh god, not the Discord. Not the desktop background. Fuck. Let's get this open. I haven't got Windows 11. Okay.
Do an anniversary of Torchwood.
Anniversary
and
of...
As of this date, I mean, they're already advertised.
Oh god, anniversary of a video I posted one time.
It. I haven't been asked.
That's the key bit.
Or invited.
Fuck, I can't spell. No, invited. Okay, we're doing this,
and
guys.
I just want to say bluntly right up front.
I want to say bluntly right up front.
If you have a Torchwood anniversary con...
I see, this is the thing. I can't make it too. Right, someone give me something, because it's like, right, I got Josh Carr's got a new Who New episode happening March next year, and it's an anniversary of. The joke is at the minute is I've got an anniversary of a video I posted one time because it's completely irrelevant. But how can I make that work?
Right up front, if you have a Torchwood anniversary con and
YouTube anniversary video. YouTube anniversary. Oh. Yeah. YouTube anniversary episode. People might actually believe that, though. Right up front. What is it? Oh,
anniversary con, and Captain Jack Harkness is not invited.
If you have a YouTube anniversary podcast episode, let's just do a convention, because at this point the lie's already there. Right, there's a YouTube convention happening March next year. Something about Flux. YouTube anniversary episode. YouTube anniversary convention without Ace Creeper. Yeah, I was getting to it. Don't worry, I was getting to it.
You are the dumbest. Jack Harkness is not invited. You are the dumbest.
You are the dumbest.
Dumbest and the stupidest I would have come across. You are. It's just
dumbest and stupidest. I would have come across.
Just outrageous, and I would hope it's just outrageous.
It's outrageous. I love everything he says here. This is so funny. Is this entertaining, by the way? Is this entertaining?
And I would hope that the people who know that con is happening and the followers.
Okay. I would hope the people who know this con is happening, the followers and fans of Ace Creeper and George Sheard. Did you say John Barrowman in the third person? Because that's also weird as well.
Followers and fans of Captain Jack Harkness.
Does he do that?
Come across. Captain Jack Harkness is not invited. Harkness and John Barrowman, that you might not go.
That you might not go.
Do you know what I mean? Because
yeah, hang on. Yeah, there's got to be a hi, fan family.
How can you have a Torchwood anniversary convention and not invite more?
How can you have a YouTube anniversary convention and not invite more? However you spell that. I don't know how to spell that. I'm not French.
Okay? And if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Oh, what a dickhead. Oh, dear. If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
But maybe they haven't sent the invitations out yet, but I see that they've already...
I'll put fans of Ace Creeper and Percy the Cat. I might add Percy the Cat. And then my name. Because he does that, doesn't he? So I'm going to throw that in there. That's fine.
Things of...
What does he say?
But, maybe they haven't sent the invitations out yet, but I see that they've already... things of people are already getting booked.
Maybe they haven't sent invitations out yet. Let's name some people. But it looks like Josh Carr, Troy. Give me Mr. TARDIS are already booked.
And they're already selling tickets. And I think it would be absolutely, as someone just said, it would be pointless without Captain Jack Harkness.
We're already selling tickets. And it would be, as someone in chat just said, pointless without Ace Creeper.
Because part of the reason that show was a success.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that with a straight face. Because part of the reason YouTube was a success.
Just saying.
Oh, you got a wink after that, haven't we? Just saying.
I'm going to big up my own horn from now on. Anyway, so...
I'm going to big up my own horn from now on. Crisp! Oh, I've got to get Crispy in there. Okay, I can't name too many. That we're leaving it at that. The boys. Big up my own horn from now on.
Oh.
Oh, this is okay. Let's do this then. Shall we? This is going to take probably multiple attempts, by the way. Just FYI, this is going to take multiple attempts, but you get to see it live. So enjoy. This will be fun. Let's do it like this. Let's do a proper like low angle. Yeah, maybe I should say something different. Big up my own horn from now on. Because that's the end of the video, but I said because something along the lines of... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Is he wearing glasses in it as well? Could I get my old glasses or something? I used to have old glasses lying around here, you know, I did. One point in time, I did. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I won't put my glasses on because the light is just going to fucking reflect anyway. I'm not going to stick my tongue out and go, where am I? I'm going to build my own home from now on. And of course, continue to whinge online. Yeah. Whinge online. Whilst taking zero accountability for any wrongdoings. Yeah. So whinge online about my first world problems. Whilst taking zero accountability for any wrongdoings. I'm not going to go along the fucking Willy line. Let's avoid that. Okay. We are going to do this in one, I think. That's the plan. Maybe I will tag him. Maybe I'll just do that. So what's the angle? Let's get this right. So... Hi, fan family. There's a hoochie. Oh, God, I'm going to be crap at this. This is terrible. Okay. Show me your willy. Right. Oh, God. This is probably one of the most stupidest, like, derailings of a live stream I've ever done, but hey, there's 68 of you watching, so it must be somewhat entertaining. Okay, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna turn the fan off. Right, we're gonna go. Oh, God. I need to be able to read the script, that's my problem. Hi, fan family. There's a YouTube convention happening March next year. Something about Flux. It's apparently it's a YouTube anniversary convention as well. But I haven't been asked or invited, I want to say bluntly, right up front, if you have a YouTube anniversary convention without Ace Creeper, you are the dumbest and stupidest I would have come across. It's outrageous. I would hope that people who know this con is happening, the followers and fans of Ace Creeper, Percy the Cat, and George Sheard, that you might not go. How can you have a YouTube anniversary convention and not invite moi? If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Maybe they haven't sent invitations out yet. But it looks like Josh Carr, Troy, Mr. TARDIS, Crispy Pro are already booked. And they're already selling tickets. And it would be, as someone in chat just said, pointless without Ace Creeper. Because part of the reason YouTube was a success. Just saying. I'm gonna big up my own horn from now on. And of course continue to whinge online about my first world problems whilst taking zero accountability for any past wrongdoings. Bye! Was that a one-take wonder? Fuck, did I mess up a line? Oh no! Oh no, no. Did I fuck it? Should I do another one or shall I keep that one? I probably need to like cut after I laughed my fucking arse off. I'm not doing the American accent. Oh, was it actually fucked? No! I know that's my worry is people will take this too seriously. Oh man. The burst in laughter was me trying to take seriously him saying, I'm gonna big up my own horn. Oh, okay, one more time, we'll do this. We've done it once, we can do it again more confidently now. No American accent, it's got to be me just doing his lines, right? Okay, guys, you ready for this? You're gonna love this. You're gonna love my nuts. Which is something he would say. I'm gonna try not to do this when my girlfriend's in the corridor, because that's just really strange and I can't explain that. Okay. Okay, some great ideas in chat. I'm going to go with what I've got, or I'm going to overcomplicate it. Right. Hi, fan family. I heard there's a YouTube convention happening March next year. Something about Flux. And I've heard it's a YouTube anniversary convention as well. Now, I haven't been asked or invited, and I want to say bluntly, right up front, if you have a YouTube anniversary convention without Ace Creeper, you are the dumbest and stupidest I would have come across. It's outrageous. I would hope that the people who know this con is happening, the followers and fans of Ace Creeper, Percy the Cat, and George Sheard, that you might not go. How can you have a YouTube anniversary convention and not invite moi? If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Maybe they haven't sent invitations out yet, but it looks like Josh Carr, Troy, Crispy Pro, Mr. TARDIS are already booked, and they're selling tickets already. And it would be, as someone in chat has just said, pointless without Ace Creeper. Because part of the reason YouTube was a success. Just saying. I'm gonna big up my own horn from now on. And of course, continue to whinge online about my first world problems whilst taking zero accountability for any of my past wrongdoings. Bye bye. Right, that's the last take. Did I say... No, did I fuck it up? Something about... No! Did I actually fuck it up? No! Reason who... Zero accountability. No, hang on. As someone in chat has just said, pointless without Ace Creeper. No?
Because
I was right. I was right. That was right. That was right.
as someone in chat has just said, pointless without Ace Creeper.
Without. I said without. Oh. Right, we can rewatch that. You guys can see the first glimpse of this. So I want you guys to get a proper... I should have done it in front of a window, but still.
Hi, fan family. I heard there's a HooTube convention happening March next year. Something about Flux. And I've heard it's a HooTube anniversary convention as well. Now, I haven't been asked or invited, and I want to say bluntly...
Oh, maybe
right
it is a
up
bit...
front,
maybe the fan is a bit loud.
if you have a HooTube anniversary convention without Ace
I think
Creeper,
it's fine. I think it's fine.
you are the dumbest, and stupidest I would have come across. It's outrageous.
Zesty
I would
Conrad
hope
Clark, fuck
people
off.
who know this con is happening, the followers and fans of Ace Creeper, Percy the Cat, and George Sheard, that you might not go. How can you have a HooTube anniversary convention and not invite moi? If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Maybe they haven't sent invitations out yet, but it looks like Josh Carr, Troy, Crispy Pro, Mr. TARDIS are already booked, and they're selling tickets already. And it would be, as someone in chat has just said, pointless without Ace Creeper. Because part of the reason HooTube was a success. Just saying. I'm gonna big up my own horn from now on. And of course, continue to whinge online about my first world problems whilst taking zero accountability for any of my past wrongdoings. Bye-bye.
I think that's funny. Should we post that on Twitter now? Or should we do it after? Maybe I'll do it after. We'll leave that for now and then we'll... Actually, no, I tell you what, let's fucking post it right now. Maybe post it. It's outrageous. I said it's unfair. Maybe can I do like a background noise removal? Probably not on my phone, right? That's probably not going to happen. But yeah, probably not, right? That's probably not something I can do, unfortunately. I think it's fine even with the fucking background noise.
You are the dumbest.
It just sounds like I'm next to a road. I can't tag Barrowman, man. I can't tag him. Let's just post it on Twitter now, and you guys can help me share it around so it doesn't die on its arse. We're posting it very suspiciously, but it's there, so you guys can see it now. I've met Barrowman face to face. I've met him face to face. Fuck him. Yeah, he was lovely to me, but like, he's still a dickhead. He's still not taking accountability for things he's done. I'd say that to his face now. I think he's very silly. I think he's a very silly individual. Anyway, that should be posted now, I think. Let me see if that's actually posted. Probably hasn't, has it? Oops, I do. Why is that not posting on Twitter? Come on, you bastard. So yeah, that's been a very fun live stream today, hasn't it? That's been a very silly, strange, fucking... I've just put, so apparently there was a HooTube convention and I wasn't invited, and I'm just letting that one simmer. I'm just letting it be that because I want it to be as oh, it hasn't posted. Where is it not? Do his antics Does it taint your memories of seeing him on set? A little bit, yeah, a little bit. It is tricky because it's sort of like he's so fucking weird and like insufferable now that it's like, man, I don't know. It's just really, it's tricky. It's tricky, yeah. Okay, it's on Twitter, so if you guys want to go and give it some love, also follow me on Twitter, by the way, if you're not already. That's where it is. Right. And later I will add a link in the comments to be like, this is what I'm taking the piss out of, by the way. I'm hoping that no one's going to take it seriously. That's my one fear. But here we are. Here we are in the stream. Let's have a look at what else we can do. So let's do the Hoodle. Once you guys have retweeted the fuck out of that, as you should. Let's do the Hoodle. I can't believe you guys convinced me to do a fucking John Barrowman video in the year of our Lord 2025. I find that very funny. Okay, we did this one. Did we do... Okay. It's Hoodle time, baby! Oh god, why is that camera so far off? If anyone takes it seriously, then they need to kind of get what the reference is, and I will help people with that. Cool. So, this is something unit related. I don't know 100%. I think it's a Capaldi one. I'm going to say Zygon. Oh no. Vanquishers. There we go. Lovely stuff. 11th hour. Yeah, it's the bit where all the zeros are coming up. I remember this. Haunting of Villa Diodati. Oh, it's not. Can you hear me, maybe? Oh, no, it's not. It's War of the fucking Centaurans. I do remember that now. Yes, of course. Sonic Saturday. Let's have a listen. Oh, that's horrible. Not a clue with that one. Voyage of the Damned? No.
Positions!
Definitely Murray Gold. Definitely Murray Gold. But what is the squeaking? What is that? Sontaran, maybe? Poison Sky, maybe? Oh, no.
I'm arresting you.
Oh!
Of theft. You do not have to say anything.
Planet of the Dead. Yeah, bollocks that one. That's silly. That's very silly. Right, that's enough. Charlton's work to do. Now, if you could leave, thank you. I don't know what. Oh God, I'm not a clue. Gridlock. By the way, it's a bit odd though. Not very 100 trillion. That's a quote's more like World War II. Oh. Dr. Dancers? No? Oh. Oh no! Yes! Oh, for fuck's sake, man. It's a Utopia. I think it's someone talking about Captain Jack, but I'm relevant, of course. Extremists. Piece of piss. Piece of piss. Bells of St. John. That was a Wi-Fi one, wasn't it? Oh. Resolution? Yeah, the soldiers at the beginning. Can't remember the buffering Wi-Fi bit. Oh no, of course. Of course, Eve of the Daleks. Nope. Lucky Day. Oh. What the fucking hell is that? I have no clue with this one. What is that? I'm into the Dalek. Joy to the World? It was Joy to the World. Where is that in Joy to the World? I don't remember that shit in Joy to the World. What? Should we see how the tweet's doing? Oh no, that's my one. We want my... Oh Christ. You guys have interacted with it. I'd love you very much for this. Ah! Get that fuck! What the fuck? That's good from Troy. It's so true. It's hard to keep a straight face when you have to read that bit out, man. Who the fuck? Who can do that? Ah! I want to hide that just because it's funny. Sorry, Cam. No. I just want to hide it, so if anyone clicks on that... It's almost funnier if someone opens that. Oh, God. I don't want to even know where you got that from. What is this? Fire? Fireman? Big sun, by the looks of it? I don't even fucking know. What is that? Oh, I don't know what this is. Lie of the Land. Oh, it's the Into the Dalek. I just guessed it before. It's not! Wait, what? Oh, it's fucking Beast... Beast Below, man. Fucking Beast Below! No. It's fucking funny. That's why I've put it in hidden, because I want people to sort of click on it and go, oh, I wonder what's hidden. End of the world? There's like sand on the floor? No. Planet of the Ood then. Yeah, you can see the Ood in that shot. It's quite an easy one, that. No, I lost me on that one. Some sort of like army base or something, some sort of klaxon sound. I'm trying to think, man. Sontaran Stratagem, my go-to. Oh! Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So let's go back with that idea in mind of... Story in the engine? It's not though, is it? It's not Story in the Engine, but it's the same klaxon sound. Nah, fuck. Oh, it's...
Chance on you. No one employs hellions, but I did.
Kill me.
I suppose I should think of some famous last words. How about... Let battle begin.
I can't remember the rest. That's the Rani's theme, by the way. I don't know what. I don't know why I do it to myself. I'm so sorry. America's in crisis. Turn left. Just watched it. Just watched it. Before the flood, and it's a great episode. I love this episode. I love this story. I love the hologram Capaldi. Good shit. Who is that? Who is that? 42? No, it's a bit after 42. This is Geordie's era. Geordie's era, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it's not Geordie's era. No, it is Geordie's era. Cybermen in space. It's Ascension of the Cybermen. Yeah. Yep. Big cyber ship. Yep. Very nice. Look at that. We cooked for that one, guys, didn't we? Oh, this is so funny. I love getting a hit tweet. There's not one more. That was the 8th. That's today's. That's today's one. There's no more. Check the tweet. Which tweet? I ain't seen that tweet. What, my tweet? You want me to look at my tweet? What am I missing? Oh, I don't know. Discord, send me something. What are your top 3 cold opens? Mine are Ascension, Before the Flood, and Human Nature. Before the Flood is a goated one. Ascension is also... Yeah, those are 3 really, really good ones. Wait, the John Barrowman... Wait, what? Wait, what? Who deleted what? He didn't tweet it, though. He didn't tweet the video, so he couldn't have deleted it. Intriguing. Anyway, a lot of fun. Okay, let's maybe do a little bit of 13 to wrap up this live stream. Thank you all, by the way, for tuning in today. I know it's been a fucking crazy one today, but I'm hoping you really enjoyed the stupid John Barrowman slander. We love a bit of John Barrowman slander. It's hidden, Cam. You have to press the hidden button and you'll be able to see it. It's still there. Yeah, so what have I got coming up? I have got an exciting project coming, but I don't know when it'll be out. I was hoping it'll be done by next week, but I don't know if it will. If it isn't, then we'll have a week break, because I want that to be the next big thing that comes out after this week. So stay tuned for that. I've got a lot of exciting stuff coming very soon, none of which I'm able to talk about, which is fucking great, isn't it? I know, really great. But I've got some exciting stuff that I've been working on. I've been very hard at work, which is why we're not doing the Twitch stream today, unfortunately. Just the YouTube stream. But I am glad that you guys have joined me today. We didn't really have much of an idea, so it's good that we've been able to make such a fun, piss-takey sort of atmosphere in John Barrowman's direction. That's always fun, isn't it? Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I'll hopefully see you all... Yeah, I'll see you all next Tuesday, probably. I've got a video hopefully coming out this Friday. And obviously a new Nostalgia Bait episode. I should mention Nostalgia Bait, shouldn't I? That's what I should do. Yeah, we've got a podcast, if you didn't already know, somehow. We've got a podcast, it's called Nostalgia Bit. Here it is on YouTube. It's also on Spotify. It's also on Apple. All that sort of lovely stuff. We do Doctor Who episodes every now and then, but we also talk about a lot of other things as well. Last week we talked about Sabrina Carpenter. This week is a very, very exciting episode. We like to do everything. We like to do big things on our sort of big number episodes. So episode 70, we recorded it yesterday. It's a very exciting one, so you can look out for that later this week on Thursday morning. But if you want to go back and look at some Doctor Who episodes of our podcast and find about that, you can actually go into the playlist section here, find the Doctor Who playlist, and you can find all 11 full-length Doctor Who podcast episodes in here. So check that out. Subscribe to that channel, of course, as well if you haven't already. And yeah, subscribe here. We've got new videos coming out all the time. Please become a member if you haven't already. That would be great. We obviously, if you do become a member today, you obviously get early access videos. You will soon be getting exclusive videos. You get an exclusive role on the Discord server, access to all the wonderful emojis in our streams, which I'll post them all in chat now, so you can see what you're missing out on. And yeah, lots more exciting stuff to come in the future, I promise. This week has been a bit of a quiet one. That's because I've been hard at work and on a lot of these projects, which take, unfortunately, more than a week to do. So I've been very much trying to get those out of the way and done to give you guys something very shortly. But yes, thank you very much for watching this episode of the WHO Bulletin. I'll hopefully see you all next week with another installment. I don't know quite what I'm doing just yet for that, but I'm sure we'll work something out, won't we? Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe if you haven't already. Keep your notifications on for next week's streams and every week from now on in. And of course, head to my Twitter and give that stupid John Barrowman video some love, because we spent time doing that on this live stream. So yeah, thank you very much. Pause a trailer of Nostalgia Bit on here for the members. It's a shout, man. In the future, you never know. We could actually do that. It's an idea. It's an idea. I like that. I like that. See you all later. Have a lovely week. And I'll see you live on the next stream next Tuesday. Bye-bye.